This week, it's all about tagging your Apple Notes. Hello and welcome to another episode of my Working with Apple series. My name is Carl Pauline and this week I'm going to show you how to tag your notes in Apple Notes. Now, this is not an official tagging system. It's not even an elegant way to do it, but it does work. And as long as you are pretty good at making sure that the tags you're using are strong enough and are words you are likely to remember, then this system of tagging works very, very well. But as I say, it's not perfect, it's not official, but it does work for those of you who like to tag their notes to make them more searchable. And the truth is, what I've found is as your notes get bigger and bigger and bigger and you go beyond 100, then what you're going to find is you are going to need some way to be able to quickly find the notes that you want. And Apple Notes is very fast at finding the right notes. Okay, now before I take you into my Apple Notes, I would just like to say if you do get any value from this video, then please help me by clicking on that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you want to get all the latest news, tips and tricks on using Apple productivity tools to make you more productive, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, let me now take you into my very own Apple Notes and show you how to tag your notes. Okay, so let me take this particular project that I have here. My project is the theme I have going for 2020, which is minimalism. And I've got a number of notes in here. I've got my own particular note, and I've collected a few little YouTube videos and links and quotes that I wanted to keep regarding to minimalism. And as the year goes by and as I read more stuff about minimalism, I'm sure that this particular folder within my Apple Notes is going to grow. At the moment, it's actually quite easy to find what I'm looking for. But if this particular folder grows to 30, 40, 50, even 100 notes, it then becomes very difficult to find what I'm looking for, particularly if I'm looking for a specific topic. Now, of course, Apple Notes' search is actually very good. I don't think it's quite as good as Evernote's, but it is very good. If I type in minimalism here, I will get all the notes that I've got related to minimalism. As you can see, it's actually picked up a lot of the stuff that I've already mentioned the word minimalism within notes, so it does recognize text. But what happens if I want to go for a specific type of note, that my project notes? Well, all I have to do is create a tag. And it's not clean, it's not as easy as to Evernote, but it does work. I can create the tag by putting the hashtag, and then I can put minimalism. And if I then just copy that, and I then move to this one, and I type in the same down here, and let's say this one, and I'll go down to the bottom here, and I will add the tag, here. And I think I missed one. Did we? No, we got that one. We got that one, and I haven't done this one, so let's do this one. I type it in there. So now what I've got is I've created 4 tags for these 4 notes. Now when I go up to my search box, and by the way, I actually created a keyboard shortcut for this. Command J brings me up to the search box. This is my own personal keyboard shortcut. So I can type in hashtag M, and it's going to bring up the notes that I've got related to minimalism. As you can see, working with Apple, I've got down here, I've actually got a hashtag minimalism there. Hashtag minimalism there. So all I've had to do is create the hashtag and then minimalism, but when I do the search, all I need to do is type hashtag M. Now, of course, if I do this throughout my whole notes within Apple Notes, of course, I will have many more tags other than just beginning with M. So you've got to be very careful how you do this. If you're being very vague with your tagging, it's not going to be easy to find. But if you're building a project, if you're working on a project, as in my case, I've got here a project regarding minimalism, then it's a really simple thing to do is just to create the hashtag and then minimalism, and boom, I'm good to go. That actually creates the simulation of having tagging within Apple Notes. As I say, I know it's not clean, I know it's not like the best solution in the world, but we just don't have tagging in Apple Notes yet. I say yet, it might come. But for now, this is an alternative way of doing it. It's a bit of a hack, but it does work, and you can find notes. So if you've got specific projects and you want to be able to find your notes very easily, then consider just adding the hashtag and then a very clear descriptor, and you've got your very own tagging system. Hopefully this has given you a quick tip. Before I finish though, I do have one more tip, because I noticed this the other day. In the past, I'd actually created what I call an inbox, but I realized I don't actually need that. If Apple has this default notebook called Notes, and in here the Notes acts as your inbox. You save anything just randomly, it's going to collect into your notes, and then when you move stuff out, you will get it will move out of that box. It won't come back. So there's a quick tip for you. So there you go. That's all about tagging. Hopefully you found it very useful. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Thank you for watching this video. Now, if you have enjoyed these Apple videos that I'm doing and you want to build your very own Apple productivity system, then please check out my Create Your Own Apple Productivity System course, which is available from my Learning Center and is incredible value, and it will show you how to bring all these parts together, the Notes app, iCloud, reminders and calendar, into one beautiful productivity system. Check out the course here, the details are below, and I hope to see you in the course.